Welcome to the moment when your realistic attitude and perseverance are to meet a chance. Today, we're exploring a simple but life-changing principle. Here's one for the collection. If the plan doesn't work, change the plan, not the goal. How many times have you encountered an obstacle or a hitch and thought, this must not be what I'm meant to achieve? But here is the real story. Your goal is still achievable. Challenges aren't tales that you should stop. They are instead pointers that tell you need to approach things differently. It can further be argued that failure is not a measure of how far one has stayed away from challenge, but how far one has gone when he has been challenged. Is it time to find out that changing a plan helps you stay on the right track to your greatest desires? So, let's begin. The saying by an unknown author which goes as, if the plan is not working, alter the plan, not the dream, is quite inspiring to people when it comes to facing barriers to the achievement of their goals. It affirms that the existence of failures and obstacles is only normal. Nevertheless, these circumstances should not discourage one from aspiring to achieve a specific goal. But what it does is an appeal for change, for transformation, and for seeking out a different strategy in order to reach a certain end. Think of it like this. Let me make you visualize that you are in a car with your destination planned already. Now and then there may be certain heuristics which are stopped, some branches which are impassable, or some simply non-existent paths. That raises the question, does that mean you should cancel your trip? Of course not. This is all you need to do. Most of the time, there's another way to get to where you're going, but the goal is still the same, although it could switch its direction several times in between. In the same respect in life, it is significant to remind oneself of the goal that is being sought strenuously and not be misled by the obstacles encountered in planning for that goal. The concept is relevant since there are people who quit when they meet hurdles in their undertakings. They regard it as a sign that their intended goal is unattainable when a plan is unsuccessful, yet that is not the end of it. The result of feedback is just the signal that there is something in your attitude that needs to be changed. When things turn untoward and you find yourself stuck, that is not an indication that you are not supposed to reach your destination. It is simply a manner of saying that the existing approach offers no possibility and hence requires a new tack to be taken. If one wants to be an entrepreneur and when he or she attempts to start a business but does not succeed, should not deter him or her from being an entrepreneur. It means that the specific business idea may have failed to generate the expected results, and employers have to find new methods, plans, or spheres. The goal of economic independence and therefore owning a business is still the same, but the strategy of achieving the goal changes. Flexibility is key. The problem is that we tend to get carried away with the ideas and strategies that we develop and fail to focus on the general view. Often in the course of implementing the plan, one gets laid back and may feel like saying, I can't go on with this anymore. However, having a better perspective on the fact that the plan is not the only option, but just one of the strategies to achieve the goal, we are given the power to keep on going, to experiment, and to be persistent. This way, it also embodies the spirit of tenacity that is so important in acquiring the top results. It suggests that success is never a linear process. You cannot just wake up one morning, pack your bags, and move to where your dream or aspiration is. It is important to understand that we will have times of failure, hardships, and challenges, but these are good experiences. Success is retrospective. Therefore, if you are willing to work hard in light of the changes you need to make, then you will succeed. In your planning process, if you fail, then you should not quit on your dream. Learn from what has happened, avoid concentrating on obstacles, and keep on the right track. Thus, flexibility, perseverance, and innovations are cardinal forces that can enable one to overcome the barriers to related success. As we move to the end, keep this in mind. If the plan fails, then it is the plan that should be altered and not the goal. Obstacles are not thieves of dreams. They are signs that you are taking a wrong turn and need to start over with more power. Especially need to know that more often than not, there is no smooth line that will lead one to the top. More often than not, one encounters several failures along the way. Reassuringly, what counts is not how you fail, but your capacity to persevere toward a true north, even if you have to recalibrate. Be as adaptable as you can, stay focused on your goal, and recall that your goal does not change. Therefore, it is not a dead end. Regroup and start over. There are no excuses to let the plan stall. However, your dreams are still achievable.